This week at work, I met one of the most frustrating business owners that I've come across. Why frustrating? Well, here's the story. 4 years ago, he had built a magnificent business, 87 people employed, operating in 5 countries around the world. They were specialists. No, they were the go-to people to craft brands and ignite brands for some of the most prestigious companies globally. Everything was going incredibly well. They'd been made an offer for the business, 9.8 million pounds, a 200 million rand business, a $12 million exit. It was all there for them in a services business that is so hard to sell. They held on to it, and circumstances changed. Brexit came into play. COVID came into play. Trade barriers came into play. A pound, their currency, bounced all over the place. Complexity started to arise in the environment. And what did these two leaders do? They forgot to keep their eye on focusing exclusively on growth. Instead, they opted to go back into the daily, weekly, monthly operations for fear that should they not be there, what could go wrong? In so doing, they disassembled the confidence of their teams. They broke up the systems that had been built that had brought them to where they were today. We sit today with a business, 7 people employed, and highly unlikely to even fetch £10 for its exit. On close reflection, the business owner said to me the following: I panicked, and in panicking, I then got back involved in the engine room of the business. In so doing, in my interference and micromanagement of my team, it broke their confidence. Good people left out of frustration. Others remained, but dragged their heels. It built up my apprehension and aggression and fury towards them, because it is me, the business owner, carrying all the risk in the business. Why could they not do what they needed to do the way they always had? And then I realized it's because I changed how I behaved towards them. I became cynical. I began to blame. And through that, I disassembled the most beautiful business I ever had. I learned from this that there is only one option in any company, in any situation, at any point in time, and that is growth. Because if you're not growing, you are dying. And if you see that you are dying, you yourself, out of apprehension, out of concern, out of panic, might well be the key that disassembles the entire company you yourself have built. If you're not growing, you are dying. There's only one mindset to have, and that's got to be growth. Food for thought. Food for all of us.